Good Lord. Feel better for yourself. Baby Daisy. Oh, friggin' rights, boys. It's morning time. It's morning time. Tried fitment of the radiator. Check this out, though. Oh, no. No. Frozen water down. Not even a sign of a hobo. Whoa, what's this guy doing? Dropping off the hobo? Best be. But, yeah, I expected there to be boot tracks in that snow. Well, 2 hours ago, to be honest with you. Eh? Frig sakes. I gotta get him to give me a hand pulling this friggin' engine. I was supposed to be here at 8 and it's 11 and friggin' what the dick. But cleaned up some stuff, got some shit rearranged, had an eyeball ski. I figured out, we just got, you know, big fan of clearance. Big fan of clearance, but we ain't got no clearance. So it'll just be 100% easier to fit the VE engine into this vehicle for, you know, several reasons, and we can go over that, you know, later on maybe. But for right now, I cleaned up all the nuts and bolts and crap and stuff and shit, and I was hoping the hobo would have been able to come in here with the vacuum and get that cleaned up, but I guess I'll get that, and yeah, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. But I'll just show you quick. I'll just shunt you quick. See, I was going to put this engine in there, and, you know, of course we can change this horn and put, you know, like a horn like that on it and turn it 9-0 and stuff like that. But all these lines and hoses and pump, it's this pump, the friggin', we got about yay much room, but the pump, you know what I mean? So we'll have to really, and then this thing too, the fuel filter, and of course you can take that off of there. It's not permanent and stuff or whatever, and different things, reroute some different things and make it work and mash up the firewall. But this one here, if you'll notice, very little intrusion. The fuel filter is way under here, and it doesn't intrude out, right? And you know, the return is way down and back here, and it's not coming out the top and front and side and different things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. And this pump is shorter. Like, see how this one, you might not be able to see it because of the friggin' the light, but we got this big long snout before the power steering pump, and this one has just got the short snout. Like, that's only 3 inches long, the other one's like 10 inches long. Okay? I was just kind of having a quick lock and sant, and I did get the radiator in there, but you know, we do got some room. There is, you know, so we can come about, you know, maybe 2.5 inches closer. And then I jacked up the engine too on the front a little bit, and then that brought, you know, just the angle peony down. So I think, you know, once we go a couple more inches forward, we might be able to clear everything, have the stip shifter coming up in the middle of the floor right there. It'll be awesome. It'll be friggin' awesome. But I also gotta strip out some stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it would be kind of neat to have an alarm system onto it, but somebody's rigged up some sort of the alarm. I don't know if anybody recognizes that, but yeah, I don't have a fob or anything for it, so I was just going to tear it all out of there. But it's got like sensors on the door and different things, sensor on the door, right? So I don't know, it's all kind of wire rigged up, so might as well use it if I can. But I wouldn't know where to even begin into the fact, you know, and I got to move all that crap anyway because I need to put a clutch here, clutch pedal and stuff, right? So we don't got a terrible lot of room. So the clutch, you know, I might have to move this plug over. I might be able to get away with it if we can just mount it right in there. That'd be perfect. Yeah, so I pulled the alternator off, and it shouldn't be really too big of a deal to rig that up onto the commons. It's just got a, you know, very similar plate. I might, you know, just make a new top plate that goes from this to the top of that alternator, and then, you know, and just make it line up with the bottom bolt. Zero Bogarties, right? Might have to drill it out because I think it's a threaded hole. Just drill it out and then, you know, make it work or whatever. But yeah, I got to get this engine out today because, you know, I want to clean up the frame and get out, you know, the frame all painted and lickety splips and everything cleaned up and all nice and peeny inside there. So it's like, I mean, there's weeks of work. I got to take the engine apart, you know, paint it, gaskets, and this and that, you know, make sure it runs. I want to put it all back together and make sure that, you know, there's no squealing noises into the crankshaft or whatever, you know what I mean? But, the oil pan's all crushed in, so I'll have to change the oil pan, and they took all the fuel lines off for some reason, but then left them. So they just like undid the banjo fittings, right? So I'll just have to like put all these bastards back together and, you know, hook up, you know, put the lines back on. But they've also left the, all the injectors wide open. You can see that there's crap sitting in all the injectors. It's like little fellas in there, so I'll blow those out. Might end up, you know, just get new injectors and then give these ones back as a core or something, or I don't know. Probably should get them out and have them at least tested. Probably not going to want to do, I mean, pulling the injectors out in the van shouldn't be a big deal, but, you know, pulling the pump or friggin', you know, turb ski and this and that might just interfere with a little bit of the nonsense. But anyways, enough chatter. I gotta get at her. But oh, there's my flashlight. I don't know how this can sit there. This was sitting there all morning, and I was looking for it because I needed a sant in there for different, you know, look and see factors. Sitting right there. I wandered around here looking for this. I don't know. It's like if it's standing up, I can't see it. If it's laying down, then I'll say, oh, there's my flashlight. But if it's standing up, I don't know. Wow, that sticked. But anyways, I found it. I found my flashlight. Yeah. I love working on trucks. Oh, well. What happened?
I missed the bus.
What bus?
What's that?
What bus?
I guess there is no bus, and that's where I missed it. How do you get that welded?
You gotta get it welded. Oh, what is that? Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. What is that?
That's the.
What is that?
That's the emissions version.
So you tried to put poop in there?
Blocked with a bolt.
Oh, you put it must be a Ford. You just put a bolt in her.
That's how she goes.
Nice.
And so she's nailed down in there, and then on the intake side of it, she has a bolt pounded down into there.
So what needs to be welded?
I'm thinking this stuff here, if it'll hold, you can see I used like a carriage bolt here, right? And I cut the sides. It shouldn't go past here because I got the block, but I'm not, if it does, I'm thinking I should just get rid of this stuff and fill weld it.
You could probably just cut a little plate that fits in there and then just weld it all the way around.
You know what I mean? Just because it won't get past here, I know that, but just to make it...
Can't you just buy another one that doesn't have that?
Well, then you got to get a different intake.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, that's the sucky part.
What's that?
The stock in... Oh, that's some stuff for it. There's more shit too. Yeah, I could get the... I don't want to go with the aluminum intake. Torque-wise, at 3,500 RPMs, the other thing is better. The factory's better. So, and it's, you know, cast iron, so there's no warping. I hate aluminum. I hate it. Like, all that aluminum stuff is not.
You got coconut cream pile on yourself?
No, that's monofoam from years ago when I was monofoaming the.
I thought you were like driving like coconut cream pie up yourself and just dumped it down your shirt.
Yeah, I don't even remember it's even there.
Oh yeah, but hey, you're just in time, bud, even though it's 11 o'clock. What time is it? Oh, what time does work start? You want to just start at 11?
Right. My phone, yeah, it works in here now. Of course it does. Oh no, I can't see.
Oh, it's
I like that.
11:27. Supposed to be here at 8. What happened to 8? Oh, the bus. That's right. The bus to Inwood. Okay, here, I'm going to guide that. You give it some pumps, and then we'll have to grab that, here, I'll grab that bar, and then we'll, oh, you got to make sure you shut the door too, buddy. She doesn't shut all the way in the cold. You know, but you just left it, you know what I mean? Oh, I apologize. I apologize.
I don't want it to be cold. I know that.
No. No, that's why I figured we'd work inside today. That's a better idea, right, buddy?
Yeah, it's really shitty.
Okay, I guess give her a couple pumps. Yeah, that's not too bad.
We go up there?
Yeah, some more. A couple more probably. Okay, there you go. And then we'll have to go around this side and drag that foot over. Okay, that's good. I'll come and give her some pumps now. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the bigger motors. What's the 4-cylinder one like?
Same, just shorter.
Just obviously not as much power.
Okay, start sending her. Pull your way. Careful.
Yeah. Let me try to get over this.
There you go. Oh yeah. Well, we're doing good so far this year, buddy. I haven't bought a truck. I haven't bought a truck all year.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, when was this bought? This was...
Oh, it was like 2018.
Oh.
But for 2022, I haven't bought any trucks.
Wow, that's pretty good then.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, what's
So
that?
2021. That was
That's like 12 hours or something?
Yeah, I bought a few trucks last year. I did, but I'm just truck addicted. You know, some guys are addicted to smack, right? So some guys are addicted to smack, buddy. I'm addicted to trucks or Quaaludes. I also love Quaaludes, but oh yeah, shit, a guy's supposed to be coming to pick up a f***ing tarp ski. It'll be lunchtime soon, so we'll get the pickler out after lunch, and then you're not f***ing eating gravel.
Yeah, because it's going to get...
Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. You're not underneath it, right?
Yeah, and
Doing it above your head's a little...
And it had a bit of it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you startled me. Don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, I need to find some plates of the steel for an engine. Oh, look at that. Just too short. Son of a bitch. I only need 2. Oh, what do we have here? Those are freaking pretty substantial. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Couple sectors of the engine mount plate. Eh?
Wow. That's pretty thick. Holy shit. Yeah, that'll do.
Eh? We'll just like
Christ.
drill some holes in that, and then bolt these to the engine, and then I'll get some. So I was going to use these, but I decided to quit because they're garbage. So I'm going to use first gen mounts, but we'll just you know, and then we'll get a little piece of the box tubing, like something heavy wall, like a 2-inch heavy wall. What do we got? You know, something like this guy here, right? Like a heavy wall guy, and we'll just cut a little triangle potato out of that. You know, get the engine where we want it. Get about a inch or so clearance between the radiator and the fan. And we can use the stock Dodge fan. We don't have to do the electronic revamp. And yeah, just a couple, you know, do a little measure poo and a little triangle potato cut in action, and it'll be awesome. Oh shit, looking at my good stuff. Man, this drill press is awesome. Yeah, it is. One engine plate. Completed. Completed. One engine plate is of the completed. Of the completed factor. So I'm just having a look, see the wiring, delete everything I don't delete, or delete everything I don't. Delete everything I don't need. Engine computer, don't need that. So, and then there's like I was saying before, this friggin' electronic gizmotic right there, but it looks like it's a starter too, because we got a wire coming from the engine computer, and it goes out there, and then all the way across and over to there, and then it attaches to one of the carbonator wires. Oh my goodness gracious, you startled me. But comes over here right there. So it's like that's, and then it just attaches into right there. So that's kind of cool. Alright, that's that wire there. Attaches into the blue wire over here. But anyways, we gotta just figure out some stuff here. I'm gonna just get rid of all the wiring I don't need. All I need is the gauge wiring, power to the fuel pump, and starter trigger wires, and of course, you know, blinkers and whatever else coming out of the stovepipe there. I gotta figure that out too, because yeah, I'm gonna get another steering column, a new one. What happened? Well, he's already talking about getting his rig going. What happened? Just wrecked.
I didn't expect it to be there.
Just wrecked. But so now he's siphoning fuel out of my rig so he can make his escape. Yeah, here he goes. You got your Tim snips for cutting the fence?
Drive through it.
Oh yeah, right on. That sounds great. That sounds great, but got rid of a bunch of stuff, the computer and some stuff. I think I'm gonna just do the old wiring delete on everything I don't need, because you know, it's just completely unnecessary. This whole sector of the luminations, right? I should probably only need, you know, a handful of wires, really, you know, like really. But we'll have to sort of Santas where some stuff goes, because like none of that's gonna go to something. That'd be like for check engine lights and all kinds of nonsense, right? But we're not even gonna worry about any of that. All we need is the wiring to the gauges, which is gonna be all up here for sure, right? Yeah, so there's all the wiring to the gauges. Goes right into the back of that asshole there. That asshole there appears to be, yeah, definitely right behind there. It's right here. So this is going to be all the wiring we need for the the gauging is and stuff. We'll just have to trace it down. And we just have to figure it out because there's quite a bit of wires. The only wiring we need, there's a coolant temperature sensor. You know, it'd be nice to get the speedometer going. We could use these wires here for that, hopefully. And then the starter wires, we'll need those. And the water temperature sensor. And that's it. What do we got in the dash here? We got the fuel, the oil pressure, yeah, so oil pressure, water temperature, battery, and stovepipe. But I was thinking I should delete this gauge. What happened? I was going to delete this gauge here and put a tachometer there so as we can monitor our revs, and then get, like, you know, some gauges up here for your different temperatures and your different shit. Awesome. Yeah, I got rid of all this. If anybody needs a pewter for an 87 gremlin, and then all that nonsense there, no good. Got rid of this because we don't need any of the evap nonsense anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll probably pull out this whole spiel here. It'll be awesome. Yeah, everything we don't need, gotta go. Do you think you got enough fuel to make your escape?
No, it's only about, I don't know, I'm gonna say about maybe 30-35 liters. So that's good enough to run it for maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, you won't even get her warmed up.
No.
Oh dear.
It takes about 3,000 liters to go anywhere.
Oh. 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 Oh, well, we got, they got all these wires tied together some terrible way. I don't know. Like that harness. Y pipes into this one down here. Somewhere right there. Right there. Snow light at all. Not even a stitch of light at all. But anyways, the two tie in together there. This one's for the tail lights. This one's for the front lights, and then this is all for the engine. So this will probably, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even want to pretend to know. But if somebody had some type of the wiring schematic for something like this, that might come in handy. Because, you know, I mean, I could just leave all the wiring in there and bundle it up and this and that, but really at the end of the day, you'd like, if you gotta ever fix something, you don't want to have to jumble through a whole bunch of unnecessary shit in your road. You literally need one wire to the power, and there's distributor wire. What happened? Oh no. Holy, look at the stadia. What happened?
Just imagine what it looked like right now.
Holy. But yeah, well, like the distributor wire will have power to it, so whichever one that is, I can't remember now. One of these, right? Anyways, you know what I mean? We'll just run that wire distributor. We need the wires for the gauges. That's it. And the starter keys just. Oh, are you rifling through my box?
Yeah, I gotta...
What happened? Oh no, you're just putting them all in the wrong spots because of your vision.
I can't see for crap.
Oh,
That's what you want.
yeah, man. Oh, let's see if there's any backwards wrenches today. Nope. Nope. We must not have been with them today. Hey, what happened? But got these mounts mounted on there, so as you know, I just didn't even bother. I just found a couple pieces of plate that were about, you know, at least big enough, and I just drilled the holes, got that mounted on there. Now I've ordered three sets of engine mounts, but like the isolator rubber stovepipes, because of all the shit in here, I don't have that, which is totally handy. But yeah, so we got some rubber mounts coming, and then we can just drill the hole. I think I showed you. I don't know. It's been a long day, but we got to make up some pieces like this. Just a piece of box tube. I found a couple pieces of the box tube, cut a hole in it like that, right? And cut some sort of the 45 or whatever angle we determine that it needs to be cut at into the accordulation, and then we can just set the engine down in there, throw a couple nuts on it. She's bolted in. But like on these plates here, we'll just have to, you know, figure out where the hole goes, drill the hole, and then bolt that in, and then adjustment gates on the other one. But oh, Dick, let's see what happens here. Let's see what
I'm
happens
just
here.
going under there once.
Oh, he's taking wrenches. I thought you were putting them back. I was going to get some shot. When you put those back, make sure I get the shot, because I got to get the shot of you putting wrenches back. It's friggin' hilarious.
I see what you're saying. I actually put mine the other way so they don't bounce. I had some boards and they don't bounce off it because it drives me crazy. So
Oh,
if I'm facing them, I face them this way so they lean into the,
oh dear.
right?
Oh dear. But then you can only put one wrench on each one.
Yeah, you'll be down a wrench or so, but
Yeah, you'll be down a couple wrenches. We won't have any room to put in most of the wrenches anymore, but but yeah. Yeah, gotta get the vacuum out. And hey, do you ever snort stuff? We should get him to snort a line of a moth. If I crush up a moth, will you snort it for a movie?
I don't know how safe that is.
It's just a moth.
Yeah, it's just a mod. I'll do half if you'll do half.
Okay, you do half first.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're gonna do the other half.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure
Alright.
that's just what you'll do.
Yeah. Oh, the hobo got the fuel tank out. Skursosi. Friggin' probably. Oh, and look at all the lines. Fuel lines, brake lines, different lines. Deleted. To get this engine going, because yeah, I just got to make sure that it runs good before I go to the troubles of putting it in the grumman. But just about every injector, you can see some not good stuff in there. Yeah, I just got to make sure the injectors are cleaned out, the lines are cleaned out, and then we'll put the fuel lines back on. You know, pretty well undo everything buddy's frigged around. I got to plug a couple holes, and yeah, that really should be it. Hook up fuel, jump starter, hook fuel to or power to the fuel pump, and yeah. But it's already getting pretty late. I still gotta join clips together. We won't call it editing anymore because that's just, we'll just joining clips together. We'll call it. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, gas tank out quit. Is that what happened? I was just gonna come over here and give him a stern talk for a few minutes, but he quit on me again. But yeah, whole friggin' fuel tank's in pretty good shape. Obviously, we got some rust flakage happening, so we'll have to, you know, get Buddy under there with the Pickner and clean all that up. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be, you know, good and on our way to getting ready to paint the frame. And then, you know, I was looking at some bitches, and guys are like doing like some sort of work on this. I pulled apart the stove pipe. So this guy here, that's going to be the front lights. This guy here is going to be like the back lights and the friggin' fuel sending exhibitor. And so this one's all the engines. This one goes to the pewter, and then this one goes to the fuse box, and then it all goes into this and that. So we got to try to eliminate. See, I don't know what these two things are either. Maybe somebody knows. What are these two things?
Well, what do
You're a
these
mechanic, aren't you?
What are these, like relays or something? Where do they go to? How many wires are there?
Just spray some ether down the injectors. Okay, that'll be good for it. Try to find carb cleaner, but I don't got any. I just got to get some sort of juice down there so I can blow it out. a little tight in there when you got 27 friggin' lines. Look at that, the Cummins beige. But yeah, the oil pan is significantly bashed in, so I, obviously could have just tossed oil into her and sent it, but I wanted to make sure that the pickup tube wasn't totally dicked. Plus, we can have a little inspection. We can have a little bit of the inspection. But yeah, I don't feel or see anything terrible in the oil, so that's handy. I don't see anything jumping out at me from the undercarriage, so that is friggin' awesome. So far, so good. How's the pickup tube? Let's get a rag. Right on. Well, we got some progress anyways. Got the engine mounts, fuel tank out, lines removed, some wiring dealt with, and oil pan off. Friggin', I don't see any issues. I mean, I'll just try to, we'll put a different oil pan on. I got a new oil pan and gasket over there. Kinda wasn't, you know what I mean, but it needs one anyway, so we'll get that done, I suppose. Get the old gasket off there, clean it up a bit. Put the friggin' new, I don't know. It's like I'll have to drain the oil and then put it back in. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we'll do, but we definitely need to get it running before we get any further adois. The oil pin on there, oil in it, get it running. Okay, it's lickety splips, right on. We can tear it down, clean it all up, paint it, killer dowel pin, front and rear seal. Oh, that would have just completely devastated the friggin' hobo. Where is he? Well, we got issues. I'm glad I checked because see this corner here? This corner kicks out. This corner straight. This oil pan, I guess, is for that engine, but I don't know. Oh yeah, see this one's got the kick out right there. The kick out on the side. That one also has the kick out on the side. So like, what oil pan is that for? But anyways, boys, I gotta yell at the hobo for using my Wattmies, so we'll figure out what's happening tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. Oil pan is not the right one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's what you want.
So I'm really happy that they crushed in the old one. So how are you making out with that?
Perfect. I got the thing flushed out.
How much you got into the frame?
Nothing. It's perfect.
Oh, I apologize. I thought I was coming over here to give you stern talk. Oh, look at you go, bud. Hey, look at you go. Yeah. Yeah, you did it, buddy. You really, really did. But yeah, we'll have to get on the horn there, find an oil pan. Oh, this is terrible news. This is terrible news. This is terrible news, hobo.
What?
The oil pan.
Yeah, it's messed. It's gone.
It's the wrong one.
Oh, that's lovely. That's what you want.
Yeah, maybe I'll just claw this one off here. It's all bashed in too, though. I don't know. One of them, I don't know.
You must have one then.
Yeah, there's one on that other engine, but it's all rusty and crusty too, so whatever. I don't know. Anyways, good day, bud. Hey, we got her done. Time to smoke cigarettes.